Hey gang, J. John here. Just gonna be talking about swimmers that, give you a headache just watching them swim. The swimmers that are always moving their head too much, even when they're breathing, they're yanking their heads around. It's a common flaw from age group to masters to triathletes, every sort of swimmer. So, what are some common reasons that this isn't improving? You tell them to pretend like you got a dot on your head, and that dot doesn't move at all when you're swimming. But you know what? Sometimes they're still jerking their head around, doing that whole shabam. So what's the deal? Maybe they just actually don't have the right tools around to actually get this working properly. Our society promotes improper positions, sitting all day, sitting with your head out like this. That's called as long muscles in the front, short muscles in the back. Okay, so how do you work on these long muscles here? You got to strengthen them to provide stability there. So doing chin tuck exercises may be the first step to actually improve the stability, because you know what? When you're swimming, you got to be in a pretty upright posture position. And if you don't have this proper strength, you're swimming out here like this. This is very unstable. That head's going to be bobblehead and back and forth, Not as good as a Joey Votto bobblehead, if you ask me. This is a very bad thing. It can actually lead to a lot of injuries, even potential headaches and stuff down the line. So stop that right away. We're trying to create swimmers, especially your age groupers, that are going to be enjoying the sport for their whole life like we do as coaches and other professionals, okay? So really, don't put your swimmers at this risk. That's just very poor judgment on you if you're not correcting these things, not only for swimming optimization, but just optimization with the sport and enjoying this for a long time. So strengthening these muscles here in the front, the longest colli and the longest capitis are essential, and there'll be pictures and ways to strengthen these muscles. And if you want to assess it, there's a chin tuck test where you actually lay in your bag and hold it there, and if the swimmer actually is unable to hold it down there, it shows they have weak muscles. I would suggest some of you coaches doing it too, because a lot of us are sitting in this position, you're getting weak muscles there, it could be hindering how you're performing in the pool. So maybe it's not a muscle tightness, it's a muscle length issue that I keep preaching. Maybe it's the levator scapula here, or these muscles, the suboccipital muscles right underneath the base of your skull that are tight. So one way to stretch that, luckily, is the same damn method that you use to strengthen it. The chin tucking, as you see here, shortening this muscle here, elongating these muscles in the back. That's the same thing you can use to strengthen and lengthen those muscles there. And then the levator scapula, you can do some tennis ball rolling up here, maybe some stretching here. Just watch out, because there is very vascular neuromuscular structures here, the brachial plexus, that you don't want to stretch out in swimmers. Because some swimmers are already putting at risk for thoracic outlet syndrome, some sensation changes down the arm, numbness and tingling, because this brachial plexus here is being stretched over and over, things like that. So maybe stretching like this isn't such a good way to do it. Think about some tennis ball activation exercises that will help release there. Also, some rhythmic stabilizations to the head, or just having an awareness of where their head is in space could be very good for improving this muscle timing and improving it in the pool. So I'll be posting some exercises to improve those areas as well. But remember, this muscle length, strength, and timing issue are the big players in this whole scheme of things. If their head's moving around like this, I'd have to guess it's strength. But you know what? If that doesn't work, you have to check the other two realms, because oftentimes just saying, hey, keep your damn head still, quit looking at that girl at the side of the pool, isn't going to help anything. G. John.